So
Yeah.
you guys go, you leave, you know, the Marvel stuff is, you made your mark, you guys take off, you go to DC. Now there's a time in between that where the strikes happen.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and you were pretty vocal on a lot of times, you know, and so is there, because you guys go over to DC, I'm just curious if there was a line, because you were pretty vocal against Iger a lot of times, right? Is there's like, you can go after Iger, just leave Safran alone. I mean, not Safran,
Zaslav.
Thank you. I couldn't get the name out. Zaslav.
Yeah. On the advice of counsel,
That's fair. Can't answer.
not to comment at this time.
That's fair.
I look. I was specifically I did not single out Bob Iger. I didn't even mean to personally denigrate him. I was specifically commenting. He had just done an interview at that like billionaires thing in Aspen, where he's like, you know, it's a shame. It's a shame that these writers and actors think that there's more money available than there used to be. And I just like really, it burned me up. I got a little angry about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what I always wanted to call attention to, and it is true of all the billionaires. It's true of all these guys who run the company. But I think it's important to remember in every field that there's a moral element to like we can't just lean on this idea that you know, capitalism is what it is, and so if all the money flows to the top, that's just how it is, and that's a shame. Like there's a moral element to that. There's a responsibility, if you want to be a good person, to say like, no, I'm going to make my company something in which we share equitably with the people who have created the wealth together. Right. You know, and so I think I did not mean to single anyone out. I was really just responding.
Just pissed off. That was a tough time.
I saw that morning, like I watched that interview that morning, and then I went to the pickup line, and I you know, I hope I'm not blacklisted by anybody, you know.
I bet you wouldn't be, because I think that time was just, that was a very heated time in general for everybody. And I think it's like one of those things, it's like almost like during a political debate, people are just going back and forth saying things, and the next thing you know, they're shaking hands and they're working together. You know, it's just like, it's how it goes down. And I understood the passion behind it for sure.